Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the annual Stand Business Review. My name is Gabby Price, and tonight I'll be one of your guest speakers. I'd like to begin with a question. When was the last time you helped an elderly parent or grandparent with an online issue? For me, it was just last week. My granddad, Graham, was having technical issues filling in his details, and he just couldn't see any assistance online. Now, by the amount of nodding heads we have in the room, I take that this is a common occurrence for most of us. For Stan, as a business model, thanks to global digitalization and the advancement of technology, it is what it is today. In just a few minutes, consumers can sign up to our free 30-day trial and be watching their favorite TV shows. This is the case for most of our consumers, but not all of them. Not our consumers like Graham. For those that are above the age of 65 that struggle with technology and aren't familiar with the internet, this becomes a daunting and complex process. So let's pull apart this issue altogether. Looking at the servicescape of a business as a whole, it typically has three physical features. Firstly, the ambient conditions. For us, our blue logo is the feature of our site. This stimulating colour of cool and exciting energy entices audiences, along with the images of the favourite TV shows. We're able to hook them from the get-go. Secondly, the layout and functionality. Thanks to our tech team and their development, our site embodies a simple and concise layout. And thirdly, and lastly, is the signs, symbols and artefacts. Unfortunately, this is where our business model is suffering. For an older consumer like Graham, signing up is a high perceived risk task. So when there aren't any clear symbols and signs to guide them through the process, they simply feel discouraged. This difficulty in signing up has become an entry barrier, one that we need to remove. With Stan being a remote service, it is completely individual. The only time employees are required is when a problem arises. To appeal to the older demographic and remove this complex process of signing up, I recommend that Stan introduces and increases the tangibility of its services. By adding in a physical distribution channel where employees will travel to the consumers that are struggling to assist them with the setup process of their account. This service could also include a magazine guide for the consumers that can help them in the future. It would show them how to log in and log out of their account, navigation tips, and even just a list of TV shows that they could watch. This solution would change the nature of the interaction between the consumer and the service. It would allow the consumer to be more comfortable and to be in a position where they're willing to join in and not be stressed or anxious about the online trading process. By offering this interpersonal service, both the employee and customer would become involved. Stan would be able to fill the gap in the market. They would be able to appeal to consumers like Graham, and they would have competitive advantage over the other streaming platforms. So, what are we waiting for?